So I was kind of scouring the internet a couple of days ago and I came across this beautiful little questions. Questions Asian people have for white people. Now I might look as white as sheet, but I'm actually Asian. So let's see what my Asian brethren have for these filthy white people. Now before we begin this, I like to point out that in this questioning there's not one white guy that's asking any questions. They literally talk about the fact that Asia is a very big place, but they never show a white Asian guy.
Why do you think every Asian person is Chinese? That's like me saying to like a white person, hey, you're English.
I am English.
Oh, guys, such intellect, such cunning intellect this guy has. I want you to pick a dictionary. I personally prefer Oxford. Then I want you to look up the word probability. China is the largest country in the world that has a mostly Asian population. So it would make sense for someone to assume you're Chinese if you look like that. You fucking imbecile.
Why do you think a film or TV show is diverse just because there are one or two black people in it?
We're here too.
I personally don't give any shit what race the characters are. All I care about is good story, and if you're bringing something from the source material, is staying true to that. I don't care if they're black, I don't care if they're blonde, I don't care if they're Asian, I don't care if they're fucking purple people with 3 dicks and 4 eyes. I don't give a shit. But if you're gonna bring someone, for example, let's say Dark Tower, they butchered an entire subplot just to make the hero black. That is fucking stupid. Please, Hollywood, please stop your bullshit diversity. It's not diversity, it's literally shoving down people's throat. That ain't diversity, that ain't acceptance, that is force, that is literally forcing people to like stuff. And it always backfires. Sorry, it was more than an answer, but I just had to get that off my chest. Because pump me full of battery acid, I just hate this damn thing. Let's make the hero black. Who cares if half the fucking movie doesn't make any sense if he does? Fuck!
Why are the awkward nerd characters the only roles available for Asians in film? We do a lot of other stuff too.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't think of a nerdier guy than Jet Li and Jackie Chan. I mean, such nerds, right? And honestly, it's mostly because Asian countries and Asian people that usually are displayed in the movies are usually weak. They're not very able-bodied. They're not big. They're not strong. I mean, some Asian countries have the average height of 5'4". I'm sure they make great stereotypical jocks. I assure you, they make fantastic stereotypical jocks.
Why are all of you talking about our penises?
Well, there ain't really much to talk about, so.
Why do you think Asians can't be the stars of movies? There aren't going to be any Asian celebrities out there to cast if we haven't been given a chance yet.
Well, talking to these guys is useless, so I'm just gonna break out the song. I don't give a shit, you fucking imbecile. Thank you very much. And honestly, like, have you seen the Chinese market? There are a lot of Asian actors there. The Korean dramas, I actually like Korean dramas. They're fun. They're goofy. They got their moments. Everything's kind of in balance. You know, not like the Americans one. You killed my father. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, fuck. Calm down. And honestly, Asian people don't make that much of a American population, so having 8 movies in a row with Asian stars in them would, doesn't make sense.
Why do you think watching Korean dramas and K-pop makes you an expert on Korean culture? Like, does me watching girls make me an expert in white culture? It does.
First of all, I like to point out there's no such thing as white culture. And second of all, I think watching the most popular media of a country would give you some idea, some basic information about how that country works.
Why do you cast white people to play roles that are meant for Asian people? I'm not gonna forget Emma Stone.
Why do they give black people the roles that are supposed to be for white peoples? And I was personally pissed when they cast a white woman to play the Tibetan monk in Doctor Strange. But you know who was responsible for that change? The Chinese government. Guess what's the biggest market of Marvel movies? China. And the Chinese government, guess who's not a big fan of Tibetan monks? The Chinese government. So, you want to blame someone for that kind of shit? Blame your own government. Thank you.
Why do you think saying namaste is an appropriate way to greet me?
Why do you think saying ni hao is a good thing to say to us? If you're not actually gonna converse with me in Chinese, I don't need to hear it.
If someone tells you ni hao or namaste, they're trying to be polite. They're trying to please you. But if you choose to take that as an insult, you're the douchebag, not them.
Why do you think I eat dogs? I have 2 dogs.
Because cats and dogs are official foods on the menu in some Asian countries. If you choose not to eat dogs, good for you, kudos. And if you choose to eat dogs, good for you again. I genuinely don't give a shit what you eat.
Why do you think that Hindi and Hindu are the same thing?
Wow, I didn't know that. And now that I know that, I still don't give a shit. I hate this woman the most among these people. Like, she brings up the most stupid and ludicrous facts and treats it as it should be some kind of common knowledge. You should simply know it and obey it and live by it. I don't give a shit, you stupid bitch. I don't give a shit.
Are you so surprised that I can speak English well?
I was born in America.
Because Asian communities, even in foreign lands, are usually isolated. So even people that are born in those communities, born in foreign countries, cannot speak that country's language very well. Just because people like you, who can speak English very well, exist, doesn't negate the fact that those people exist too.
Why do you always ask me, where are you really from? Because obviously I'm from my mom's vagina.
Why do you guys think it's okay to call me an immigrant or a foreigner? I was born in America.
While I agree that being called a foreigner or an immigrant simply by the way you look is a shitty thing, but the amount of butthurt you're displaying there, my friend, is a little bit too much.
Why do you think Indians aren't Asians? India is literally an Asian.
Guys, I want you to do this exercise with me. I want you to just close your eyes, take a deep breath, and think about anything you want when I say the word Asian. Done? You thought about Jet Li, you thought about a Shinto temple, you didn't think about Bollywood, you didn't think about Salman Khan, you didn't think about a fucking Krishna. That's your answer, lady. It doesn't invoke Asian.
Why do you say it's basically the same thing when I tell you I'm from Sri Lanka and not India? They're different countries.
Well, they're kind of equal on how little of a fuck I give about them when I'm talking to someone. If I want to know, I'll ask you, hey, where are you from? I didn't? Oh, it must be because I don't give a shit.
Why does a person of color automatically mean black to you? I'm a person of color too.
To me personally, every single person that lives is a person of color. Because guess what? White is a color too. Shocking, I know, but it's the black people who act like black is the only color that exists in the world. So if you want to grab someone's nut about it, grab theirs. Thank you.
Why do you think all brown people are Indian?
Why do you think you deserve a high five for pronouncing my name correctly?
Probability. Because it's fucking hard to pronounce.
Why do you think it's okay to call me exotic?
I mean, technically we're the largest part of the world population, so shouldn't white people be exotic?
Honey, I think what happened is that you misheard the word psychotic, followed by the word cunt, as exotic. Because who on earth called you exotic? And okay, fuck it, I'll be fucking exotic for you. Look at me, I'm white, I'm so fucking exotic, woo! I mean, why and how people give so much shit about these things? Why?
Why do you think I can't see properly? Do you really think my eyes are that small?
No, your eyes are not, but I actually know some Asian people whose eyes are that small. I mean, this entire video is like, why do these stereotypes exist? Look, stereotypes exist because some people actually embody them. Just because you don't, doesn't mean that no Asian does. Okay? And I personally think it's really shitty to judge people as a group, but if stereotypes exist for a reason, you can't deny that.
Why is it weird when all Asian people hang out, but it's fine when all white people hang out?
Because when a bunch of Asians hang out, it's a triad, and a bunch of white guys hang out, it's usually some bullshit Yale protest or something. And I honestly have never seen a bunch of Asian guys hang out and thought, ooh, that's weird. What are they planning? Not every white guy is Alex Jones.
So tell me, what does a sunburn feel like?
Kind of like your smug existence, actually. Mostly annoying, a little painful, and ultimately inconsequential and insignificant.
You keep trying to justify yellow fever.
I don't know why they use fever for all these things. It's not a disease, it's just f***ing.
My friends, if your dick only gets hard for Asian women, then Asian women, thee shall fuck. Okay? But honestly, the whole point of fever is that, girl, you're so hot, you giving me a fever. You know, that's the whole point. I know it's supposed to be a rhetorical question, but I just hate the damn question. Every single Asian guy that makes a video on internet, why did they call hot Asians yellow fever? Fuck off. Okay?
Why do you think all Asian people are smart? I mean, when I was in high school, there was a Korean valedictorian. No, actually, there was an Indian valedictorian. Damn it. I guess you guys are right. Asians are smart.
People like you, my friend, are indeed the living proof that that fact is not true.